thing you want to do is you want to go, I'll start from the beginning, restaurant functions. And then you're going to go to labor, weekly time punch report. And then when you're here, you just want to make sure the right week ending date is showing. And then you want to make sure you don't have any blue right there. So if you do have blue, you're going to go back into the time clock review for the day that was blue. You're going to come over here. Uh-oh. And you're going to clock that person out, which this is it right here. Okay? And then you're just going to change that. You should know how to do that by now. The other thing that you have to do is you got to go to operations control sheet. Before you print, in an effort to save ink and paper, you want to make sure that everything's right. You'll also make sure you go to the right week ending date. Once it's done loading, you're going to look at about 4 different spots. You're going to make sure. I'm going to kind of explain a little bit of the control sheet. So now that we're here, I always start at the top. So the adjusted cost of goods should be between 25 and 33%. If it's not, that means that there's a problem with your inventory. So you'll have to go back into restaurant functions, inventory, physical count, and then you'll make sure that there's no large errors, which we'll do that. And then right here, at the end of the week, we have the money. This part up here on top is the money. You might be over or short all week, but you want to make sure at the end of the week you're not negative. Like right here, we're negative 30 cents. Take that from the tip jar, go back into your adjustments, and add it 30 cents to Tuesday's deposit before you make it. You can't make any of these changes if you've already made a deposit, okay? Right here on the bread, you want to make sure that there's a little bit of bread wasted every day. If you're not wasting every day, they'll know that something's going on. You know, it's either the employee meals haven't been counted. It's always bread we waste, right? Because at 11 a.m., we're supposed to throw all the bread from yesterday away. Now, right here, on the bread count, this is your opening bread counts, and this is your closing bread counts. Opening, BFSMI, that's what you start the day with. This is left, okay? This is what you're over or short for the day right here, this line that says over or short. Now, you want to make sure your bread counts, when you close Wednesday and you open Thursday, the bread count should be the same. Same thing all throughout the week, so that'll be another way. You'll check these lines in this manner and make sure they match, which if they don't match, they're usually highlighted yellow. Okay, the other thing that you're going to check is Deltrans, and this is why her cost of goods is off, because Deltrans means the amount of bread that you had delivered in. If you don't see any bread here, it could be one or two things. You forgot to link your truck, or when the truck comes in for some reason, the bread is not on your invoice, which then you'll have to go physically add. But as long as you have 25 to 33, no negative money, and the bread is between 5 over and 5 short, you're good to print. If you have any of these things wrong, like if there's a large shortage, there needs to be a police report number and an investigation done to explain why we're short, because that money, we don't turn in short money, we get it back at all costs, because if not, it comes off of the bonus. It's just part of what happens, and even it stays with us. So you want to make sure that you have either a police report, explanation, you hold the person accountable that took the money, and that's how we handle that, any large money shortages. So